What's going on, guys? Pokemon Radar here with a very special video, probably my favorite video of all time. As many of you know, I am a huge DBZ fan, and over these past few years, I've been slowly collecting Dragon Ball Z, building up knowledge, building up an inventory, trying to collect what I like, and now I'm going on a little journey here of investing into Dragon Ball Z. I think it's a solid opportunity, and I want to share this journey with you guys. And to start, I just want to go over kind of the rundown of Dragon Ball Z and the awesome cards that it offers to us, because I know Dragon Ball Super is extremely popular right now. You know, there's been multiple series of Dragon Ball Z card games that have come and gone, but this one in particular is something I played as a kid, with my brothers, with my cousins, and something that I've always had a special place in my heart for. So we're going to go over today the Dragon Ball Z sets, the ultra rares, the boxes, the packs, everything that I have right now today. Kind of go over the information that I've gathered over these past 5 years. You know, it's not a lot like Pokemon. There is not a forum to go to that has just a mass of collectors who have gathered a mass of knowledge on the information behind the card game. So although it's still relatively unestablished as a collectible, as a I guess a vintage card game, you know, it's going to be a fun journey to kind of figure out what made these cards die, what made these cards great, what made these cards what they are today. You know, I look at Score Dragon Ball Z and I see these as kind of the WotC era of Dragon Ball Z. You know, again, Dragon Ball Super has some great cards. I haven't personally gotten into it. You know, this is just really nostalgic for me. So this is what I focused on. And, you know, again, I think there's an opportunity here. If not, I have a great collection building up right now, and I'm on my way to kind of completing it, as well as building up some extras to get things graded, go after some chase cards. That way, get, you know, a nice Beckett graded set of ultra rares or cards that I like. But we're going to start off going in chronological order here. We're going to start off with the Saiyan saga. Now, the cool thing about Dragon Ball Z, all the releases followed the anime. They went based off the sagas very closely. So here's a Saiyan Saga booster box. This is unlimited, sealed. It came with 36 packs per box. Being the first set, you know, they did not, in my opinion, do a great job of it. You'll see here in a second, we're going to go over all the ultra rares from each set. But this Saiyan Saga set, you could get a holo in every single pack, or they're known as foils in Dragon Ball Z. A foil in every single pack, and the foils are pretty rough. So we're going to take a look at the ultra rares that we have here today. We are missing one of them, but these are rough too. These are rough condition. We've got a Goku's Truce. It is a limited edition. The limited edition stamp is at the bottom right here. I know it's very hard to see, but that's it right there. So as you can tell, the Dragon Ball Z Saiyan Saga foils are pretty bad. Like, makes the card look worse. You can't really see what's going on here. So there's Goku's Truce. And then we have Goku's Plan. Now these are basically like trainer cards that were used in the game. So the ultra rares were kind of overpowered good cards, and I believe you could only put one of in each deck. Here is Chaozu's Physical Defense. This one's actually unlimited. You can see there's no stamp at the bottom right here, from what we saw on the limited. It'll be more visible in the upcoming sets once they improve these. And then the ultra rare that we're missing with the Saiyan Saga is the Medic Kit. It's been known in the Saiyan Saga, from what I've seen, for two of these ultra rares to be pulled much more frequently than the other two. So let's move on to the next saga. We have the Frieza saga right here in the background. We've got a Frieza saga booster box. They finally changed it to a foil card in every third pack. I believe the limited edition has a foil card in every second pack, but I don't have a box. I just have the unlimited. So we'll take a look at how they improved the foiling. Here is Frieza the Master, one of the ultra rares from the Frieza Saga set. Another thing they did poorly. You know, the foil, although slightly improved, it's still not the greatest. But you'll see here, the second ultra rare is Super Saiyan Goku. So these are the personality cards. These are the most popular cards you can get. And to play the game, you buy starter decks to get a personality. They have levels 1 through 4 early on, and I believe they added level 5 at some point. We'll show those. But Super Saiyan Goku, like, ultra rare, awesome card, fantastic. Why didn't they do level 4 Frieza ultra rare? Like, that's just a confusing thing to me that Dragon Ball Z kind of screwed up on, and we'll see how this continues throughout the additional sagas, in my opinions, and I think it's a shared opinion on many Dragon Ball Z collectors. One tidbit here. This Super Saiyan Goku is known as a GKI promo. There were GKI promos released in 2003. You'll notice at the top, it says UR6. So they reprinted a bunch of the ultra rares in this GKI release, where they used the same exact foiling pattern from the Frieza Saga. So the only way to tell on the Frieza Saga holos is to look for that UR instead of the set number up here, which is 124 right there. But also there are, to keep it even more complicated, there are some releases of the GKI promo with the set number. You need to pay attention to the print date at the bottom. The GKI is 2003. I don't know if we'll be able to get that. Again, the foiling and these cards are not in the greatest condition. From 2003 were the print dates on the GKI, and they all show limited edition stamps. So, you know, being a promo, technically they were limited, but they're not as sought after, being the set cards. You know, that's what people are chasing for the ultra rares. So, as we saw, there were 4 ultra rares in the Saiyan Saga. That was an original base set, right? It was a bigger set. Frieza Saga was somewhat of a subset, so they only included 2 ultra rares in this subset. Next, we move on to, let's see, the Trunks Saga. Now, Trunks Saga is known to be one of the rarest sets out there. I don't own a sealed box. This is one I'm chasing to finish my box collection, but here's a sealed pack. You can see they even printed the price point on the packs. Now, it's interesting. There were multiple releases. The Unlimited had either 10 cards or 11 cards, and then the limited edition had 11 cards, I believe, in the packs themselves. You can tell if it's limited or unlimited based off of that, based off of the code on the back, and I believe there would be like a limited edition stamp on the back of the pack as well. The Trunks Saga was also this was a new base set, right? So we got 4 ultra rares here. We've got Where is the Life? There's Hope. Again, another trainer card. They, again, started to slightly improve the ultra rares, but still the foiling's got a lot going on. I do like these ones a lot. You'll see the 2 big cards from this set, but they did make the foiling patterns better after this set here. Our next one is Villain's True Power. This was a very strong card in the game. Again, like one of those trainer cards. So I remember a friend of mine actually had one of these as we were kids. I never had one, an ultra rare, but you know, it's interesting. We'll talk about the pull rates in a second. So here's one of the big hitters, the Goku, the Unbeatable Ultra Rare, number 159. This is, you know, there's so many Goku ultra rares in comparison to other characters, of course, being the main character. This card is beautiful. I mean, look at that foiling pattern. It's what I love about Dragon Ball Z Score, and I know it's the reason that a lot of people hate it, is the fact that it's pictures from the anime, and the anime itself was like the most nostalgic thing for Dragon Ball Z. So like when I look at these cards, it takes me back to that episode, to that moment in Dragon Ball Z history, and I can really like relive it looking at these cards. And then the last ultra rare from the set is King Cold, the all-powerful. This is one of my favorite cards from the entire set, of all the sagas. It's King Cold was like one of my favorite characters for some reason. He coming in as Frieza's dad after Frieza was, we thought he was killed by Goku. Like, it just, the story of Dragon Ball Z to me was so awesome, and I loved every minute of it. Every 3 episodes of people powering up. But Trunks Saga, very hard to come by. It seems to be one of the top tier boxes, top tier ultra rares. These are very, very cool. But next, we're going to move into the Android Saga. So this is another subset. Android Saga here. I got a box on the left. There's a limited edition or unlimited edition box. You can see it's a foil in every 3rd pack. This is another subset where we only have 2 ultra rares. Here's a trainer ultra rare. The hero is down. This is limited edition. You can see the bottom right. You can see that stamp. See if I can, yeah, right there on the bottom. Now, the interesting thing about ultra rares from Dragon Ball Z, the pull rates. Now, I have opened probably close to 1,000 packs of Dragon Ball Z, and the pull rates on ultra rares, that I believe they vary slightly based off the saga, the set that you're opening, because there are sets that have 2 ultra rares, and there are sets that have 4 ultra rares, and even sets that have more, and you'll see moving further down the line. But from my experience, opening boxes, opening packs, you're looking at about 1 in 7, 1 in 10 boxes pull an ultra rare, which is insane. It's an insane pull rate. These are so hard to come by. It's really incredible. I think it's something that scares away people, honestly, but to me, that chase is undeniably like the greatest thing about Dragon Ball Z. So here's the second ultra rare from Android Saga. I don't know why it has a different set symbol. I never figured that one out, but again, there's so much more information I need to gather and bring in to share with you guys. But this is where we're at today, January 2nd, 3rd, with what I have with DBZ, and I'm just trying to reach out to people and find more stuff. So the next set here, this is my favorite set. We've got the Cell Saga set. This is a unlimited edition box. We have a foil card in every 2nd pack. See how it just like randomly changes from 2 to 3 to, it's so weird. But this set is by far the best in total. Not just the ultra rares in my opinion, but the rares as well. The foiling pattern was changed to look great. This is when the cards look their best. They also have a lot of rare personality cards. I don't have any to show you. I just have the ultra rares today. But there's Gohan, Piccolo, Trunks, Vegeta, Goku, Cell, all the guys from the show. It's honestly the best set in my opinion, for opening, for collecting. It was my favorite saga, so it's hard to explain. But here is the Goku, the all-powerful, from the Cell Saga set. Again, unlimited. Let's see if I can zoom in for you guys. Look at that guy. Look at that card. It is unbelievably, I mean, that's the buff Super Saiyan 2, I guess, or ascended Super Saiyan Goku right there, once he's in that hyperbolic time chamber. Fun fact, I opened up 700 packs of Cell Saga about 3 years ago. I found a guy on eBay. He had a distributor case of 700 packs, and me and my brother, we ripped through all of them in one day. And I only pulled 2 ultra rares, and it was 2 of those Gokus. I did not get the Vegeta. So you can see this one has a huge crease. Ultra rare Vegeta, the revitalized. It's just badass. I mean, there's no other way to explain it. Look at him. So cool. The Cell Saga, again, this was another main set, so there's 4 ultra rares. Those 2 are the go-to favorites, but there's also these trainer rares. They're very hard to come by. Z Warriors Gather. You got the whole Z Warrior clan right there. Finding these in limited edition is so hard. They're so expensive right now. But I'm chasing them. Once the opportunity comes, I'm going for it. But there's Z Warriors Gather, and then I actually have the fourth one here signed. Not sure who it's signed by, voice actor or somebody, but we have Cell's Presence with the androids all through there, limited edition sign. So that's the last ultra rare of Cell Saga. Next, we have Cell Game Saga. So Cell Game Saga, that was my favorite saga in the series because Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, was my favorite character of all time. And this is another place where Dragon Ball Z screwed up. They did not give Gohan or Cell an ultra rare. This was the perfect opportunity, the perfect set to give Cell, who was on front of the box, an ultra rare, and Gohan. It was the perfect opportunity, and Dragon Ball Z just didn't do it. Instead, they gave Trunks an ultra rare. So you can see they slightly changed the foiling pattern again. So there's the first ultra rare. Trunks, great character. This is Future Trunks. Set symbol right here, Cell Game Saga, and then it is unlimited, so there's no stamp. And then the other ultra rare, which I'm a fan. I do love Piccolo, but this was a perfect set for Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Perfect Cell. You know, they did get their hollow foils rares in the Cell Saga, but Cell Games, I don't know why they didn't get them. So we have Piccolo the Defender. There's only 2 ultra rares from this set. This one is limited. You can see the stamp at the bottom right. Very cool right there. And then next, we're going to hop into the World Game Saga. World Game Saga, obviously Goku is dead, fighting Pikkon up in heaven in the tournament. The World Game Saga, I actually will not be able to show you one of the ultra rares here because I don't own it, but we'll show the other 3. We have Evil Presence Drill. You got Frieza and King Cold. This is when they're in hell, and Pikkon is just beating up everybody. So again, another trainer card there. This is also a main set that comes with starter decks. We have Goku's Blinding Strike. I believe this was a pretty good card. And then there's a Goku that we're missing, but we have the Pikkon the Prize Fighter, limited edition. You can see the bottom right, very cool card. I actually pulled one of these, an unlimited version, live on my Instagram story like 2 years ago now, maybe a year and a half. It was the greatest feeling ever, pulling an ultra rare, because the rarity, the pull rates is absurd, and the fact that I got the pull one was awesome. Now, another interesting thing about Dragon Ball Z, the card quality is awful. That Pikkon that I pulled, at best, would maybe get a Beckett 9. And, I mean, whatever score manufacturer was, whatever card manufacturer they were using, they were not giving it good quality checks. The centering was terrible. The cards, like the edges, the corners were all nicked and hit up. It was terrible. So, card quality is, finding mint cards is very, very tough. So after World Saga, we go into the Babidi Saga. This is one of the most sought after sets. Majin Vegeta is a favorite across the board. He's my second favorite character. There's an unlimited booster box right there. This set, very hard to find. Top 5 in popularity, maybe even top 3 in popularity. The ultra rares are incredible. Here's the first Majin Vegeta. We have an unlimited. I like how half of his face is hollow foil. So we have the level 1 Vegeta ultra rare, and then we have the level 5 Majin Vegeta, the Malevolent. These cards are just insane. They're so cool. I can't get over how awesome these cards are. So there's the 2 ultra rares from the Babidi Saga. I'm glad I think that's interesting that they gave 2 Majin Vegeta there. Now next, we're looking at the holy grail of Dragon Ball Z of chase cards. Booster box wise, I do not own one. I can't find one. I've missed out opportunities and I beat myself over it, but I do have a theme deck. We have the Buu Saga. There's Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So again, another main set here. Buu Saga has probably the number one ultra rare in all the sets of Dragon Ball Z. There's a little thing, Dragon Ball GT, there might be a card above it, but personally, and I think most can speak on that, this is going to be the number one ultra rare. We'll get there, we'll show you, but this is the Eternal Dragon's Quest, you know, a trainer ultra rare. You know, I'd be sure to pick up like one of these each just so I have them, but I'm really just trying to build up a little bit of an inventory on the personality ultra rares. And then next we have Master Roshi Sensei. Not a personality card, but it's, you know, a nice depiction of Master Roshi. I'm glad to see he got an ultra rare. He definitely deserves it. I don't know about this set, but there's the Master Roshi. Our third ultra rare is, of course, Majin Buu, being from Buu Saga. Very cool card right there. I love the foiling pattern on these guys. In this set, I believe they started, they had some weird printing versions of full foils and half foils. So I still am figuring out that one myself of what is a full foil and what's a half foil, but this looks like a full foil to me. So pretty interesting. But there's the Majin Buu. And then, of course, we're going to show you the chase card, the biggest UR, and this is in limited edition. We have the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This is a very, very big card. They've been selling for around $2,000 as of now, even more. I think one sold for $2,700. There's the limited edition stamp. This, I believe, is a half foil, but the condition on the card, you can see wear on the edges, on the corners, but the front looks pretty nice. So this is the Charizard of Dragon Ball Z. At least that's what I've been seeing comparisons to. And I guess, you know, I agree. You know, it is the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. You know, it's an awesome card, awesome moment in the anime. Super cool. Next, we move on to the Fusion Saga, where we're finally starting to fight Evil Buu. We've got a limited edition box right here with Vegito on the front. This, from what I've heard, is one of the lowest printed sets. Although for some reason I've been able to find more of it than others. Maybe it's just luck, I'm not sure. But here is the first ultra rare. We have Vegito, Super Saiyan. I don't believe they printed Evil Buu or even a Kid Buu ultra rare, which is really disappointing because that's one of my favorite characters. But you can see some print lines. I think there's other ones that show it better, but you can see a print line right there. See if I can zoom in. It's like a weird, yeah, right below his arm. So that's another quality issue that we deal with in Dragon Ball Z. There's the ultra rare Vegito. And then we have Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. You can see how scratched up this one is, but it is limited edition, so pretty cool. I like how his hair's foiled like that. It's pretty awesome. Condition wise, again, it's okay, but like I can't find 10s. I can't find 9.5s. I don't believe PSA grades all these for some reason, but they will grade some. I plan on sending most of mine or all of mine to Beckett. Next, we have the, what is this? The Kid Buu Saga. So Kid Buu Saga, here's a box, by the way, limited edition. Kid Buu with Super Saiyan 3 Goku on the front. This was another subset. Another set that oddly gave Piccolo an ultra rare and not Kid Buu for some reason. But they started to go a little nuts with the foiling. Hard to read. This is Piccolo Sensei, limited edition. And then our second, which is, I think, a really cool trainer card, Earth's Spirit Bomb. You know, there's a couple non-personality cards that I really like, and this is one of them. You know, Spirit Bomb is a very iconic move in the entire DBZ saga history. I think 3 or 4 times, I believe. There were some big moments with it. That's another limited edition right there. So that's it for Dragon Ball Z. Now we move into Dragon Ball GT, which is still score. Personally, I don't have much interest in Dragon Ball GT. There's a few cards that I like, and we'll have. I mean, I have all the ultra rares here, but Dragon Ball GT was just a weird saga that a lot of DBZ fans did not like due to it being like a different, I think, a different animator or a different world. It wasn't canon, or it was canon. I'm not exactly sure. I need to, again, my knowledge, we're working on it. We're getting there. But the first set for Dragon Ball GT, which I don't have any booster boxes or packs, so we're going to go into the ultra rares right off the bat. We have the Dragon, trying to remember what this is called. We have the Baby Saga. Baby Saga was the first. That's right. Okay, I remember watching it now. The Baby Saga was the first saga in GT. Now, the cool thing about GT, there are different foil patterns purposefully on the ultra rares and the holos. This is limited. There's also potential for God packs as well, which is really cool. I opened up a few boxes and did actually get a God pack, so that was awesome. These are the flat foils, or what are known to be the flat foils. This set, I believe, had 7 or 8 ultra rares. So the pull rates for ultra rares in GT, a little bit better. It was one per box or 1 for 2 boxes from what we know. But the alternate foils, I'm not sure what the pull rate was like for that. So, here's one of the cards that I do like. You got the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, limited edition right there. Pretty awesome. Hard to get good lighting for these cards to show them because they're so in your face, but they just look awesome in person. There's some more trainers. It's the inside that counts. Little baby right there. I believe that's in Vegeta's eye. And we have orange fishing drill with Kid Goku. And then next we have Red Toe Pierce. There's Pan kicking a robot. The beginning of Dragon Ball GT was very painful to watch, but as you got towards the end into like the Shadow Dragon saga, it got a lot better. So here's, I believe, no, still a flat foil. It just, I think it's scratched up, so it looks like a different one. Saiyan Ground Slide. And then we move on to the next saga, Super Android 17. So Super Android 17, from my experience, has been much more abundant. I was able to buy boxes back in the day for very, very cheap, and there was always a lot of them. I mean, now you can't really find them, but there's a couple available. So there's a few ultra rares in this set. We have Dr. Mew, the evil engineer who actually created Baby. We have our trainer, Mark of the Dragon, right there. And then probably the premier ultra rare from this set, Super Android 17, the poster child. This was a great saga. I thought it was really cool bringing Android 17 back. It made it for a very interesting concept. And then our last ultra rare from the set, Trunks Reconstruction. So both of the sets we just went through do have theme decks. I believe they're both full sets. But moving on to the Shadow Dragon set, we have another kind of large, I think 7 or 8 ultra rares. So we have Brutal Knockback. This is a really cool card. Goku the Invincible, Super Saiyan 4. Unlimited. I think the alternate foil is much better looking, but still a super cool card. I was a fan of Super Saiyan 4. I know a lot of other people weren't, but I thought it was cool. It was nice progression in the Dragon Ball Z. I think they did it very well, how they made it look. Maniacal Blinding Slash. Some of these are limited edition. You can see the GT stamp at the bottom right. Moment of Distress. A lot of playable trainer type ultra rares. Then we have Omega Shenron, the Unstoppable, the second chase card, I guess, from the ultra rares. Personalities seem to be the favorite for myself and most other collectors. And then we have Babidi back. Now look at that print line. See, that's a pretty bad one, but also quite common on Dragon Ball Z. Little Babidi with Demon King Dabura in the background. And then our last ultra rare from that set is Universe Spirit Bomb. So we got another Spirit Bomb ultra rare with Kid Goku doing the Spirit Bomb there. And next we have quite possibly the rarest set in all of Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball GT Lost episodes. Finding a box is near impossible. Finding the ultra rares, very, very difficult. We're missing quite a few here. But I will show you one of them that we have, which is Captured, which is a trainer rare or ultra rare. And then we have the premier ultra rare from the set. Unlimited though, Trunks Super Saiyan Beckett 9 alternate foil. So it's got little like square speckles. That's the alternate foil. Very, very hard to come by. Like, this thing is quite possibly the rarest set card in all of Dragon Ball Z. Maybe even, no, it's not, there are some trophy cards I think that are rare, but still gathering as much information as possible. So that is it for all of the ultra rares throughout all of Dragon Ball Z. I know we missed a couple, but you know, and we're still missing some boxes and some packs and all that. But let's dive into some trophy cards, some tournament cards that we have here as well. I don't know what I'm missing. I know there's quite a few that I'm missing, but we're gonna go through what we have. We have a Scoring Zone Championship attendee card, Black Lunge promo. I don't know the rarity behind these. I'm still learning, still trying to figure that out. I don't know how many were printed, how many people were at these tournaments to get them. And then we move on to season. So that was season 1. This is SZ2, season 2. Top 16 card, Victorious. Been able to buy these for $100, $200 for a long time. Seems like there's a lot of them, which is odd. I don't think there were too many tournaments back in the day. Dragon Ball Z, I think it was 1 or 2 years, maybe 3 of sanctioned tournaments, but there is a top 16 World Championship card. And we move on to season 3. This is probably the most well-known. This is the World Champion card, Champion Drill. I've seen one on an uncut sheet actually, which is odd, and I've seen quite a few of them. I don't know if it's been the same ones just sitting on eBay for a while, but you know, it seems to be notoriously known as like the trophy card of Dragon Ball Z. Champion Drill here. This is a pretty nice copy, but yeah, I mean, I don't know much information on it, how many were printed, how many were distributed, but they are expensive. They're like $1,000 to $2,000 now at this point, I believe. So there is the Champion Drill. And we have season 4. We have just an attendee World Championship 2002 card. I'm guessing people playing, maybe even just watching, got this card for going to the tournament. Then we have season 5, Victorious Drill, top 32 of the 2002 World Championship. Nice little Krillin art. And then our last card for today, Champions Aura, season 6. We got the World Champion card, 2002. Again, World Champion card. I own 2 of these. I know a lot of people with multiple of these, so I don't know how many World Champions there were. But it's a fairly cheap card, $200, $300 at this point right now, today, as I'm speaking. So it's kind of odd, but you know, again, I'm learning, trying to figure out all the information I can on these prize cards, on these trophy cards, these tournament cards. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys taking in all this info on Dragon Ball Z, and hopefully we'll start to learn more, maybe open some packs, find some stuff, do some cool videos with other collectors of Dragon Ball Z, and see where it goes from there. So please be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell button, whatever, and yeah, have a great rest of your day.